Welcome to the West Georgia Technical College Competitive Selection Process video for the Registered Nursing Degree Program. For additional information and clarification, please refer to the 2013-2014 Student Catalog, which is located on the college website. All students, regardless of their program of study, should view the new student orientation online as soon as they are admitted to West Georgia Technical College. Please access the link to the new student orientation from the WGTC website, Advising Center page. This presentation you are currently viewing deals only with the competitive selection process for the registered nursing program, but the new student orientation deals with much more that will help you to be successful. What is competitive selection? Competitive selection is a process a student must go through in order to enter one of the following 8 degree and diploma level healthcare programs offered at West Georgia Technical College. The programs are the Clinical Lab Tech degree, Dental Hygiene degree, Medical Assisting diploma, Physical Therapist Assistant degree, Practical Nursing diploma, Radiologic Technology degree, Registered Nursing degree, and Surgical Technology diploma. Why is my program listed as Healthcare Science? As you take Level 1 courses, you are actually in the Healthcare Science program. Your intended future program is Registered Nursing. You must successfully complete certain courses, take an entrance exam, and meet all requirements before you enter competitive selection at certain times of the year. If you are selected for the RN program, your program will change from HCS to RN at that time. What classes are required for RN competitive selection? English 1101, Mathematics 1111, Psychology 1101, Biology 2113 and 2113L, Biology 2114 and 2114L, Biology 2117 and 2117L must be completed prior to entering the program, but these grades are not used for the competitive selection process. Competitive selection will only recognize the first 2 attempts on Level 1 courses. The higher of the 2 grades will be used. What entrance exam is required for RN competitive selection? The TEAS, frequently referred to as the TEAS, entrance exam. Your adjusted individual total score needs to be 65% or higher. The TEAS is offered through our Community Education Department. See the website for schedule and information. There is a fee charged for the test that financial aid does not cover. NLN is no longer accepted for the RN competitive selection at WG. What other requirements must I meet to compete for the RN program? You must currently be certified in Georgia as a certified nurse aide. NAST 1100 prepares a student for certification and is a part of the Nurse Aide Technical Certificate, which is embedded within the Healthcare Science Certificate. You must currently be certified in CPR for the healthcare provider. CPR courses are offered through the American Heart Association/BLS and may be taken through our Community Education Department. What are the deadlines to apply for competitive selection for RN for 2014? For the Coweta campus, there's a deadline of January 15th to start the program in the summer semester, which is May. For the Murphy campus, the deadline is May 22nd to start the RN program in the fall semester, which is August. For the LaGrange campus, the deadline is August 15th to start the RN program in the spring semester, which is in January. Please note all Level 1 requirements must be completed and paperwork submitted to the Office of Student Affairs by the Level 1 deadline in order to be eligible to apply for the Registered Nursing Program selection. How is the score calculated? For the TEAS exam, you need an adjusted individual total score of 65% or higher. This comprises 60% of your overall score and is mandatory. For the 7 Level 1 core classes and labs, you need a minimum GPA of 3.0. This comprises 40% of your overall score and is mandatory. Students may earn a maximum of 3 extra bonus points. 1 point may be added for 6 months of documented clinical work experience that involves actual patient care. An example of this is work as a CNA, nurse aide, LPN, PCT, MA, ST, EMT, or back office in clinic or physician's office. 1 point may be added for completion of the Nurse Aide Certificate Program, which includes ALHS 1040, ALHS 1060, ALHS 1090, and NAST 1100. It is optional, but being a current CNA is not optional unless the student is currently an LPN. 2 points are available for current licensed practical nurses. LPNs are not required to also have a CNA. Students who are ranked with the highest overall scores from competitive selection will be selected for program admission. How is the academic score calculated? The student receives points for each of the 7 Level 1 core classes and labs completed with a C or better. An A equals 4 points, a B equals 3 points, and a C equals 2 points. This number is then multiplied by the credit hour value for that class. For example, English 1101 is 3 credit hours. If a student made an A, he or she would receive 12 points. 4 points for the A, multiplied by 3 credit hours for that class. The total number of points received is then divided up by the total number of points possible, and that figure makes up 40%. Here is a checklist to apply for the RN competitive selection. You must be admitted to WGTC and have achieved regular admission status. You must be in good academic standing with the college. You must have completed all 7 Level 1 core classes and labs with a minimum grade of C on each and a cumulative GPA of 3.0 on these classes. You must complete the TEAS entrance exam and submit your scores. You must possess current certification in CPR by the American Heart Association /BLS for the healthcare provider, and you must submit a copy of your current card. You must possess a current state certified nursing assistant certificate, CNA, or be a current licensed practical nurse, LPN. You must submit a competitive selection file review request to the Office of Student Affairs no later than the deadline date, with all documentation attached. All transcripts supporting Level 1 coursework must be on file with the Office of Student Affairs. And you must submit a letter of verification for consideration of possible bonus points, if applicable. What if I am selected? You will be notified by the Office of Student Affairs that you have been selected. Directions will be given in the letter concerning your next steps. You should follow these instructions carefully. Drug tests and background checks will be conducted for all program candidates. You will be responsible for the associated costs. You should contact financial aid to determine your eligibility for the Hope Scholarship. The Hope Grant is no longer applicable when you move to a degree-level program. What if I am not selected? Look for areas that may need improvement to become more competitive for the next deadline. Consider a different competitive program that might not be so competitive. Meet with an advisor to explore other programs offered at the school that are not. The RN degree program requires commitment. Once a student competes and accepts a seat in the program cohort, he or she is expected to commit to attending WGTC full-time days, which will include at least Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and to making the program of study a top priority for the duration of the cohort. The RN cohort lasts for 2 years, which is 6 consecutive semesters. For more information, please visit the Advising Center section of the college's website, especially the Healthcare Advising area. Read the section of the 2013-2014 catalog regarding the registered nursing degree. The catalog is located online, and the link is on the home page of the website. Thank you for viewing this presentation, brought to you by the WGTC Student Advising Center. Email us at advising@westgatech.edu. Important, please email your name and student number and the date and time of this session, and we will record in Banner that you attended this session. Remember to use your student email account. We can also send you an advising plan at that time, or you can download the plan now from the Healthcare Advising webpage.